school memory was having to eat 4 to 5 pulled corn dogs in one scene for the play for her freshman year, along with other foods in every other scene, and then having to go to track practice. If Emmy could have a superpower, she said she would like it to be teleportation, so she could travel for free. When asked as a kid what she wanted to be when she grew up, she said she wanted to be a doctor. Finally, when Emmy was asked who she looks up to the most, she said, "My mama. She's a superhero and my best friend all in one. Plus, she gave me my 5 next best friends."
Our first king candidate this evening is Chase Stringer, son of Joe and Heidi Stringer. Chase has been in football for 4 years, basketball for 4 years, baseball for 4 years, and P Club for 1 year. Chase's advice to underclassmen is make the most of what you got and always believe in yourself. When asked what his most embarrassing moment of high school was, he said, "None. I don't get embarrassed." His worst memory from high school was when Metro made us run for making fun of his fungo skills. If Chase was on an abandoned island, he said he would take a helicopter with him. Finally, when asked who he looked up to the most, Chase replied, "My mommy."
Our second queen candidate is Sam Kelsey, daughter of Carrie and Lori Kelsey. Sam has been in NHS for 3 years, student council for 4 years, the musical for 4 years, the play for 4 years, basketball for 4 years, cheerleading for 2 years, track for 2 years, P Club for 4 years, forensics for 4 years, choir for 3 years, singers for 2 years, and band for 2 years. She is also a member of the Our Savior Lutheran Church. Sam's advice to underclassmen is focus on being happy and keep that as your first priority. Try new things and be open to meeting new people and making new friends. Sam said her most embarrassing moment of high school was during the musical her sophomore and junior year. "I had to kiss 2 different people. After both musicals ended, my dad went up to each guy and told them, 'I'm watching you, and stay away from my daughter.'" Her worst memory of high school was track season, her sophomore year. "I tried the 300-meter hurdles. My foot caught on a hurdle, and towards the end of the race, I fell and cut my knee open. I never did them again and have a big scar on my knee to remind me of this memory forever." When asked as a kid what she wanted to be when she grew up, Sam said, "I wanted to be a trampoline dancer on The Man Show. I even had a trampoline that I would jump and sing and dance around on to practice." Finally, when asked who she looked up to the most, Sam replied, "My mom. She is always there for me. She has helped me through every single one of my problems. She is my rock and my best friend. I don't know what I'd do without her."
Our second king candidate this evening is Eli Hett, son of Jerry and Laureen Hett. Eli has been in football for 3 years, basketball for 4 years, and baseball for 4 years. He is a member of Eastmore United Methodist Church. Eli's advice to underclassmen is take your schoolwork seriously, but never forget to make time for having fun with your friends and family. When asked what his most embarrassing moment was in high school, he replied, "Sophomore year, I was bet $10 that I couldn't snap a cafeteria tray over my leg. Long story short, it snapped and every eye in the cafeteria was on me. On the bright side, I made $10." Eli said that his worst high school memory was everything about freshman year, like having to pick up everything after sports practices and having to get dropped off at school by my mom. If he could have a superpower, he said he would want to fly so he could go to see places all over the world. When asked what he wanted to be when he grew up, he said, "A Carlson's grocery employee," according to my kindergarten paper. Finally, when Eli was asked who he looked up to the most, he said, "My parents. They are the most supportive people I have met in my life. I know whatever I decide to do in life, they will be right by my side, helping me along."
Our final queen candidate this evening is Tori Schultz, daughter of Daryl and Allison Schultz. She has been in volleyball for 4 years, wrestling manager for 4 years, softball for 4 years, student council for 2 years, the musical for 2 years, singers for 2 years, yearbook for 4 years, and the play for 1 year. She is a member of the Marion Presbyterian Church. Tori's advice to underclassmen is don't wait until your junior or senior year to get involved in things. She said her most embarrassing moment in high school was when I fell running the touchdown flag at the Southeast football game in front of the whole crowd. When asked what her worst memory of high school was, she replied, "When I rear-ended Karina on Main Street going to a softball practice and half the school was behind me." When asked what her most embarrassing childhood memory was, Tori replied, "One time I got my head stuck in between a slide and a bench at a McDonald's because I was hiding from my mom and I didn't want to leave the play area." Finally, when asked who she looks up to the most, Tori said, "The person I look up to the most is my great grandma. She was strong willed and independent and stubborn. She helped to shape me into the woman that I am today."
Our final king candidate is Evan Heidebrecht, son of Rolana and Scott Heidebrecht. Evan has been involved in football for 4 years, basketball for 4 years, baseball for 4 years, singers for 2 years, Tea Club for 1 year, and the musical for 2 years. He is a member of the Florence Christian Church. Evan's advice to underclassmen is work hard on your grades because it sticks with you, and give 100% in everything you do. He said his most embarrassing moment of high school is when my friends dared me to skinny dip and one of the moms showed up. His worst memory of high school was dislocating both of his shoulders. When asked what his most embarrassing childhood memory was, Evan replied, "Stuffing my cat in the dryer and my mom did, not knowing he was under the load of laundry. Luckily, the cat did live, just hid." When asked what the best movie of all time was, he replied, "Predator," due to Arnold Schwarzenegger's cool pickup lines. Finally, when asked who he looked up to the most, Evan said, "My family, because they support me in everything I do." The little helpers this evening are Reagan Dameron, daughter of Justin and Amanda Dameron, and Tyson Dillon, son of Molly Dillon. Assisting the little helpers are last year's fall royalty, Sam Richmond and Colin Williams.
Will the king candidates please step forward? The 2018 Fall Homecoming King and Queen are Eli Hett and Samantha Kelsey.
Pause for clap.
On behalf of the MHS Student Council, we would like to thank the USD 408 Board of Education, Mr. Homburg, Mr. Rogers, Jane Whitwell, Connie Williams, Danny Maddox, Quinn Trapp. Special thanks to Jeremy Cooper Cart for allowing us to use the golf, Lori McClendon for the candidate sash, the Aunt Bees for the beautiful flowers. We would also like to thank Gene Winkler for providing the stereo system for the dance, and Allison Schultz and Margot Yates of the community building. We'll see you all tomorrow for the Old Settlers Day Parade.
We are back, and we congratulate Queen Samantha and King Eli. And let's talk about the football game we're here for, folks. This is the Central National Bank pregame show. We're broadcasting from high atop the Landing broadcast area, which is quite comfy tonight. Let's talk about this game. We'll start with Jeremiah.
Mike, Warriors are coming into a very, very difficult game tonight against Sedgwick, who comes in. They lost their first game of the season last week, but they come in, 7th in the state, I think, right now. So
Highly ranked, you bet.
very highly ranked. They've got a quarterback who is in spot to set their passing record at Sedgwick. So we know they're going to be throwing the ball. There's a lot of wind today, as you can hear in our microphones. Coach Kraft is emphasizing tackling. If you watched the game last week, you saw a a lot of soft tackles or missed tackles, and I know this week has been spent emphasizing the tackling, and we're going to need to get in position to stop the running game and also be in position to break up those passes.
Let's jump down to the field to Darren Neufeld. Darren, how's the weather down there?
Hey, it's a little chilly down here. It is breezy, like Jeremiah just said. There's a fairly brisk north wind, kind of coming out northeast. I'd say it's probably blowing 15, 20 mile an hour right now. So it is going to affect the passing game a little bit, but probably not with the amount that Sedgwick throws. And if you look at the scouting report, it doesn't look like they have a lot of deep balls. That's not their primary passing attack. It's not going deep. So more so what they look short passes. For past years, they try to hit out in the flat, try to hit those the quick hits on slants. Just really try to cause confusion in the defensive backfield. So.
And Darren, go get your coat, and we'll go to Roger.
I think after what we saw last week over at Inman, the Warriors are going to kind of, and it's little inside information. There was a good week of practice this week, emphasis on physicality, toughness, effort, attitude. Those are the things that these guys control, is their effort and attitude on every snap. So really beyond the X's and O's, looking for our guys to compete hard against a very, very good opponent. Offensively, they want to get you in space. Darren mentioned they don't want to throw the ball real far down the field, but they want to get the ball in space, get you on one-on-ones. It's going to be similar to what you watch, college football on Saturdays a lot of the times now. Get your good guys in space and take your chances at an open field tackle, your guy versus their guy. He can break it and go. So effort and attitude from our guys, making tackles in space and doing what they do on offense. Execute. Sometimes when you play a high-octane team like this, your best defense can be your offense. The longer our guys can stay on the field and drive the field and keep their offense sitting over on the other sideline, that would be better for the good guys tonight. So looking forward to it. It feels like football for sure. So
we have had a dramatic weather change here, but by the time people see this, they'll all know all about that. So we hope to see a good ball game. This is a really good Sedgwick team, and we got our hands full, but hopefully the kids will come out and give a good effort. We'll be right back with the opening kickoff. We're back and getting ready for the start of tonight's game. And before we get going, here's a message from Marion High School. As you enjoy tonight's game, be thankful our student athletes and coaches have the proper number of officials to oversee this contest. Our student athletes and coaches at the sub-varsity level are not as fortunate, and youth programs have even fewer officials available to work their game. There's a shortage of officials in our area, and the number of registered officials continues to decline. Please consider becoming an official and give back to the game you love and serve the youth in our community. If you're interested, please visit callthegame.com, callthegame.com, or speak with your athletic director for more information.
Marion Die and Fixture is a Bradbury Group company that manufactures a wide range of custom dies and fixtures for metal forming applications. The dedicated employees and management place an emphasis on quality. Marion Die and Fixture is a proud supporter of the Marion community.
Ludwig Trucking of Florence, Kansas is there for all your trucking needs. Ludwig Trucking has been in business since 1922. If you need something moved, call Ron at 620-382-4381.
We are committed to delivering the most reliable service and original, creative programming and better quality choices.
To not just meet but exceed your expectations so you can choose your own entertainment when, where, and how you want it, anywhere and anytime.
With individual plans that allow you to pick your services and have access to customer service 7 days a week.
Because you deserve the best value in entertainment, and it's our job to deliver it. No exceptions, no excuses.
We are Eagle Communications.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Prairie Land Partners, the largest John Deere dealership in south central Kansas. Specializing in large ag, turf, and integrated solutions products, Prairie Land is always close by with 9 locations and more than 250 employees. Prairie Land Partners, partnering together with you to nurture the land. Right here at home, Marion National Bank supports the Marion community and the area. Committed to serving the financial needs of our community since 1905, Marion National Bank offers full-service banking, including agricultural, commercial, consumer, real estate, and loans for any worthwhile purpose. Meeting all of your banking expectations, Marion National Bank, your neighborhood bank. Lanning Pharmacy brings something old and something new to MCTV sponsorship. Longtime sponsor Marion Health Mart is now Lanning Pharmacy, a full-line pharmacy accepting almost all major insurance plans. Newly remodeled and offering everything from flu shots to medical equipment, Hallmark cards, gifts, toys, and expert advice on all your pharmaceutical needs. Lanning Pharmacy supports the Warriors and Wildcats of USD 408.
All right, we are ready to start the game. Shows a minute 38 till kickoff, but the players are out here. And Darren, while they reset the clock, how about you talk about the coin flip?
Well, they're getting ready for the kickoff, but it's going to take a little bit, like you said, to get the clock reset here. This coin flip, Sedgwick won the coin flip, chose to defer. So they're kicking off with the win. The Warriors will get the ball first here in this first quarter.
Sedgwick kicker is a tall kid. With the wind at his back, a good kick. Drives us back to the goal line, and that'll be a touchback. That was
Sam's
Zen.
in on the return, which there wasn't one. So.
No return.
That's kind of too bad. I think Sam was ready to take that back.
So,
but
Well, he caught the ball. He originally kind of touched it about the 1 or the 2, and then when he dropped it, it trickled back into the end zone.
So Sedgwick deferred, and we chose to go into the wind in the first quarter. Is that correct?
Well, we chose to get the ball,
Yeah.
Okay.
and they chose the end of the field.
Okay.
Warriors come out on offense, see if they can get something going against this veteran Sedgwick team. Sedgwick has 46 players on the roster. There's the option. Stringer with nearly a first down, maybe has a first down.
Yeah, that was a good run by Stringer to get into the slot there and running the option with Jackson Tracy out there on the edge, and he didn't toss it to him. Good first down for Stringer.
Good positive play for the Warriors out of the gate.
You know, we talked a little bit with Evan out of there. We were talking up in the booth how they'd look, and so what they've done is they've moved Colton Mercer back to the fullback position, and on that one, Jace had a great fake to Colton right up the middle.
That time the handoff. No, it is a fake again. Oh, the
on the
ball's
ground.
out, and it's
Still on the ground.
picked up and going to be advanced by Sedgwick. He's going to take it into the end zone. That is not the way that we wanted to start this game.
Trying to do too much there. Kind of have to take your medicine. You're wrapped up for no gain or a loss, and tried to do a little too much there and fumbled the pitch away and went the other way for 6. Not the way the Warriors wanted to start after a positive first play.
Yeah, you don't want to start this game in the hole.
Well, they're going to score points on offense.
Right.
You don't need to give them points on the defensive side.
Right.
Sedgwick lines up to attempt the kick. Appears to be good, and it is. Kicker's Connor Tillman. He's a freshman, 6 foot, 175 pounds.
Warriors down 7 quick. 33 seconds.
By the way, guys, we do have some Casey Case useless trivia tonight. So at the appropriate time, we will do Casey Case useless trivia.
All right. Get our first quarter of sponsors in here. Eagle Communications, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank.
Hey, speaking of that useless trivia, if you want the king of the useless trivia to give it, just let me know. I found him down here.
Well, we might do that, but I doubt if he could remember what he sent me.
I see a stocking cap down there.
I can't even find Darren. Oh.
Yeah, he's.
Yes, the mic reaches down there. Yes.
Yeah, Darren's in his car with the engine on.
Hey, just look for the bright blue jacket.
with the dim old guy. All right, here's the second kickoff. Early minutes of this game.
That one's in the end zone also.
That was a line drive, and I think Zen made a wise decision to not try to handle
Yeah,
that.
that one had a lot of English on as it was coming down. Sam made a very wise decision to let that one going by.
Warriors going to start at the 20 for their second possession.
Second possession in 33 seconds.
Yeah.
You wish you had a 7-0 advantage after something like that.
Right.
All right, Warriors put one out on each side. Stringer puts the man in motion. Keeps the ball, tries to take it over the left side. Not much there.
One of the things we read and have heard about Sedgwick is they fly to the football on defense, and there were seven or eight hats for Sedgwick there around the football.
Yeah, there was no opening to run through there. Eli Het brings in the play. That King Eli Het?
King Eli.
King Eli.
Has a ring. Second and 10. Handoff again. Good run over the right side. Going to pick up about 6 yards.
That's a good job there, getting back to a manageable third down. Warriors have a chance to convert now.
Good little misdirection play. You're going to see Chase hand off, but he's going to run to the left, and they're going to follow him to the left as Colton Mercer runs to the right of the line. Able to pick up about 6 yards.
So at 3rd and 4, Warriors going against the wind. Comes to the line, puts the man in motion. Handoff again, that time a gain of about 1. Bring up 4th and 3.
More than likely going to see the punt team here. I think you're a little deep in your own territory. You're already kind of off to a rocky start. I think you try to play field position if you can here, kicking back into the wind.
So Blaine Murmas is back to punt, and Sedgwick has no one back right now for the return.
Blaine will be kicking into a stiff wind out of the north-northeast, as Darren said. See if he can line drive something out of here.
Not bad.
Not bad at
all. As long
all.
as it doesn't go backwards. And there it went. Sam was there to get it right around midfield.
That's one where that is the beauty of those rugby style kicks you see a lot of kids do anymore, because a lot of times those tend to hit and go, keep going. So that'll put Sedgwick at the 50, and boy, they are right up to the line.
They're going to go, and they're going to go fast.
We're still getting in position on defense.
Stringer back now at safety. Handoff, hit in the backfield. Warriors were there.
Inside run. Jared Ray was there, breaking through the line with some penetration.
Blaine Murmas is there, and Brandon Wynn also. Or excuse me, Hunter Helmer.
Yeah, I was going to say Hunter Helmer ran on that also.
So lots of a yard. Second down. Sedgwick Cardinals the quarterback looking to the sideline, getting the call from the coaching staff. A roll this direction, looking to pass, gets a pass away.
It's going to be a first down for Sedgwick.
A good quick tackle, but he did pick up the 10. That was Luke Lanning on the tackle.
I think if you're the Warriors, you give up a first down there, but you'll take that play versus the alternative, which is them hitting the big quick hitter down the field.
And that was one of the things Coach Kraft stressed in his pregame, his scouting report, is he make them go 70 or 80 yards. Hand off again. Oh, that time had a nice big hole. He's going to get outside and pick up a lot of yards. Zen makes the last attempt. He gets in the zone. As they send out their extra point team, Jeremiah, or maybe Roger, I don't remember which one of you said it earlier, but I thought for just a second their whole team was coming out.
That's what it looked like.
Saw that last week. So that puts the Cardinals up 13-0, the 8:31 mark first quarter. That's good.
Yep.
Well, we knew this was a good team. We knew it would be a tall task for the Warriors to win this game, but I think now we're at the point where, win or lose, we just have to stop the hemorrhaging and compete.
Yeah.
Make it something of a ball game.
To demonstrate that we can put a drive together and control the ball and control the tempo of the game and get down the field.
Maybe we could sneak Jay Smith and Casey Case down in the locker room and suit them up. Excuse me.
Jay's shaking his head off the camera here. The Warriors come out to return the kickoff with Brooks and Zinn deep.
Anyone else experiencing death from allergies?
No.
I went through that earlier in the summer, but knock on wood, I've been okay.
Hopefully we'll get a hard freeze tonight. That's gonna go out of bounds, so the Warriors will get good field position. So I'm not sure what youth organization it was that was selling the cookies and baked goods right at the entrance down there. Which of you brought some up to us?
Key Club. It was Key Club.
Key Club. Well, that's a good group. Kiwanis president needs to support the Key Club.
We do support the Key Club.
No, I mean you
personally.
Oh, okay.
We all had Happy Meals.
Listen. We're not going to throw Roger under the bus.
Oh, yes, we are.
You'd be happier if you had a Happy Meal.
All right, see if the Warriors can get something going. Hand off.
Nice.
That's Mercer. He's going to get a couple.
Man, I thought he was going to break out of that.
Good open field tackle. Sedgwick there.
He's only going to get about a yard on that.
Boy, they did not give him much. I thought he had at least 2.
He was definitely further ahead of on the field than that.
Poor spot.
We'll take whatever we can get.
What year is Braden?
Braden is a sophomore.
And Colton is the senior.
Senior.
Okay. Up, man, handoff and practically tackled the quarterback, the ball, and the ball carrier.
Yeah, there was the handoff and then the tackle
There was
almost at the same time.
A breakdown up front there for the Warriors offensive line, and they had a free rusher coming in to blow the play up, create a 3rd and long for the Warriors.
When Zinn got back from Inman last week, I know the next day his foot swelled up. And they were icing it. They were afraid it might be broken. But obviously it must not have been since he's out here playing. Yeah, they're kind of faking the blitz down there. Stringer rolls to his right, gets a pass away. It's high. Could have been intercepted, but wasn't.
Over Jackson's head.
He had Jackson near the line to gain. Would have been close to a first down if he could have brought that one down a little bit. But brings up a 4th and 11.
So that's a shame. The Warriors, if they could have picked up a first down there, would at least been in a position to kind of sort of flip the field just a little bit.
Again, no one back to return for Sedgwick.
Low snap, handled on the first bounce. Line drive kick. Takes a little bit of a Marion bounce. Going to roll dead at the 40.
Good job by Blaine there, handling the snap, keeping his composure, and getting off a good kick. Into the wind, nothing's easy. They could be coming back at you if you're not careful.
That's absolutely right.
And Murmas handled that like he'd been schooled on fielding ground balls and such.
It's a skill he's still learning.
Sounds like a true coach.
Handoff. Oh, some nice cuts. Going to pick up near a first down.
I think he's got it.
They're going to give it to him. Good spot, I think. he's got the ability to kind of do the little jump stop thing. We don't have a ball carrier like that. They're tough guys to tackle.
Very shifty.
Yep.
It's Cale Schroeder, a 5'9", 175-pound junior. Schroeder or Schrader, I don't know.
Depends on if they're right or wrong.
Well,
No relation though, right?
No, none whatsoever.
That's a block in the back.
Oh, the Warrior player on the ground out there managed to get a hold of the ball carrier's shirt. Was that Stringer?
It was.
And you can see just prevented the first down.
I'm glad he caught a hold of him because he didn't take a very good angle. He was able to make up for it with good grip strength.
Yeah, that's true.
One of the things you'll notice, there's a lot of underclassmen out there right now playing this week. In fact, that Braden Mercer just made that tackle there. Anthony Brooks, freshman's in there in one of the linebacker positions.
Yeah, one of the things that Coach Kraft told me yesterday as we talked about this game, that they were really working on tackling this week, and he was looking for 11 guys that want to tackle.
Well, that's what coaches do. They challenge you, and if you don't respond and somebody else does, it's the name of the game. Brooks coming up strong. Pass is complete. Going to be down at the 30. It'll be second down there, second and short.
Warrior defense looking for a stop.
Sedgwick in a pretty good groove right now on offense. Warriors did a good job of disrupting the very first play that Sedgwick had on offense. Other than that, they've been able to kind of move at will.
Right.
From the shotgun. Hand off to the one back, and he's got running room, puts on a move on the safety, and takes it all the way.
Open field tackling there. Had a shot at the second level and wasn't able to execute.
Just missed that tackle.
One of the things they've been doing, listening to the coaches down here on the sideline, is they've got, in this last case, twice they were sending Anthony on a blitz. And on that one, they sent him again, but he just went in the outside gap hole, and that run was right up in the A gap.
Kick is good, so that'll put Sedgwick up 21-0. And so far, everything going the Cardinals' way in this ball game.
Still 5:09 in the first quarter.
That's true. Ever the optimist, Jeremiah points out we have a lot of time left.
As we mentioned last week, at the Inman game, Marion coming into a tough stretch of games. They've got 3 quality teams on the schedule beginning tonight, and that's no offense to Inman last week. They were a quality team as well, but we mentioned that there were 3 really good games. 2 of them would be district games as well, so this is not one of those games as far as district play is concerned. But still, you want to have some positive momentum going into those next 3 weeks, and so far over the last 4.5 quarters, there hasn't been a lot for the Warriors to work with.
The Warriors have been pretty good offensively. Other than that first game of the year, they've put up quite a few points. It's been just haven't been able to slow people down. That Douglas game, I thought was 2 respectable teams going at it. Douglas got a few breaks we didn't get, and they won the ball game. I was shocked by last week's outcome.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Then fields it, line drive, and his knee must have touched. They're calling him down at the 8-yard line. Can we see that, Gene?
I don't know about that. I mean, down to get it.
Yep. Yeah. Wow.
We got
Gene.
it on the screen.
Wow, Gene, that was.
Gene nailed it.
Wow.
Sorry, Darren. We were going to agree with you, but Gene proved us all wrong here. Or Jay or Danny, whoever had the camera shot.
Team effort.
Team effort. Everybody but Darren, Mike, Jeremiah, or Roger. Now he's going to change direction.
Not going to find much there.
Nah, may got a yard or so.
The way they pursue and fly to the football, trying to dance and cut back's probably not the best thing.
You know, as fast as Sedgwick flies the ball, at least in past years, the Warrior teams have had great luck running some misdirection type plays just to get that over pursuit going.
Yep.
Not necessarily cutting back like Chase did there, but you know, a complete misdirection play.
Yeah, some kind of counter or trap, get them over pursuing, I think would be a good option for them.
Second down, actually no gain on that play, so 2nd and 10. Stringer with a quick slant. Oh boy.
Just on the back shoulder of Dalrymple there.
A little bit behind Noah there. Led to the incompletion. Still made a great effort to try to make the catch.
Yeah.
Had Noah been able to pull that in, it would have made it 3rd and 3 or 4 yards. As it is, it'll be 3rd and 10.
Those plays are there.
Yeah, I like that play call. I really do.
There, the wind's not going to affect that kind of pass, that quick slant. You're only throwing the ball 4 or 5 yards down the field.
Well, in this linebacking group from Sedgwick, you're right. They're flying so fast to the ball that it's opening up that gap at the 5-yard deep point.
See what Coach Kraft pulls out of the bag here. Stringer drops straight back. Now he elects to run. Trying to get to the sideline.
Oh, we might see a flag there.
That was a hit out of bounds.
I thought the official was pulling a flag, but he was just saying keep the clock going.
I think he should have thrown a flag
You're
there.
going to see here, he is clearly out of bounds.
Well, the official, what you won't see from that camera angle is the official was actually looking down. He wasn't even watching the play out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. We're looking at the replay here. He was clearly out of bounds when that second man came in.
So why is he looking upfield? And that's not good. And I'm gonna go away from the snap out of the end zone for a second. Why is the official looking down the field? A, and why is he keeping the clock running when the guy's driven 6 yards out of bounds? B.
Right. Yeah,
because that's what I thought. He was throwing the flag, but he was, winding the clock.
When we read our statement for officials, we're serious.
Dead serious.
We're dead serious.
And there is, as Jeremiah mentioned, a very slight, but there is a miss of some sort. We're getting some, either that or Roger really is spitting.
I think he's, yes.
Yeah.
Gene,
that was a safety.
They got 2 points on the safety.
Sorry, we got so wrapped up in Roger's point, we forgot to mention that.
That's what happens when guys make good points. You just kind of forget what's going on.
Well, and we're not used to that from you. It was
what I was saying.
Now, the real bad news is the Warriors have a free kick, but it's from the 20-yard line as part of the safety. You give up the 2 points, you got to kick the ball away. You can do a punt or you can do a kickoff, and the Warriors, I think, primarily because of this wind in their face, are going to kick off. Normally, teams will punt this because of the hang time.
Yeah, it allows them to cover the kick a little bit better.
Luke Lanning's going to come in. I think he had to get that shoe changed.
His official was helping. The guy says, "You're going to kick it that direction."
At least he's paying attention on that side.
There's Lanning's kick. Oh, boy.
Somebody get on it. Somebody get on it.
Yeah, the Warriors.
Somebody get on it.
And we do. The Warriors just recovered that ball.
That ball was coming backwards.
That ball was coming back.
That ball was coming back as it was coming down.
It was spinning like a top and going back to the south.
I'd like to say I hope Luke did that on purpose, but when it hit, it actually kicked between 5 and 10 yards back towards to a Warrior team.
Jackson Tracy with the
looked like a well-struck sandwich.
Very aware play there to recover the ball.
There's that slant again. That time again, just a little high off the hands of Zen. The Danny Maddox, the owner and operator of the world-renowned Danny Cam, commented just before that kickoff, it was our first kick of the half, which was a sad but true statement, but it worked out well.
Did work out well. We could use a few more of those throughout the game.
All right, from their own 41, 3:46 to go, trailing 20 in the first quarter, trailing 23-0. Stringer keeps, picks up maybe 2.
Boy, there just is not time for us to make a slow fake handoff and then to choose to do something else. They're too fast for that.
Dalrymple will come in. You know, at this point, I don't see anything wrong with going back to that slant pass one more time.
Yeah.
It's been open. It's been available.
They haven't stopped it.
Just got to dial it in.
Yep, handoff, Mercer. Very little gain.
Yeah, maybe a yard.
The Warriors looking at another punt here. Good Old Settlers Day crowd here tonight. Probably not as good a crowd as it would have been had the weather been better.
That's probably true.
I don't know, looking from down here, the stands are still pretty full.
Yeah, it's a good crowd. There's still people coming in. Here's the kick. And that one.
That is a
Get to it.
1-yard punt.
A 1-yard punt. Warriors actually, you know, obviously you can't predict something like that, but it would have been better off just going for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
Hindsight there. Maybe that's kick karma from recovering the onside kick.
Maybe so. All right, now let's
kick karma.
Yeah, that's something. Don't you know about kick karma?
I don't know about kick
me either.
karma.
I've never heard of it, but it
really
does
have
sound
karma
kinda,
for anything. You just
cool.
throw whatever the word is in front of karma. Broadcaster's karma. Here it comes, Jeremiah.
It'll catch up with you. Hand off to the back. Schroeder with a good run's going to get 9.
Almost backwards.
Yeah. Now, they're not looking to get 3 or 4 in a cloud of dust. He's looking to hit the big one when he gets the ball in his hands.
Well, he's seen the tape. I mean,
I would be too.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get all the way.
First quarter sponsors are Eagle Communication, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank, and we are thankful for their sponsorship.
Roll this direction. Looking like he wants to pass. Now he's going to run. And he goes out of bounds just inside the 25.
They stopped the clock for that one.
The official was watching that play, oddly enough.
Yeah. He had to be tackled out of bounds for the play to keep going.
You know, you make that comment, and probably can't see the replay on that one either, but the sideline official, the one that you were talking about earlier, the same thing. He was not watching the out-of-bounds part.
Why?
He was actually looking back to the interior of the field.
What else does he have to do? I don't know. I mean, I don't know the responsibilities, but you think the guy that's closest to the football should be looking at the football.
Schroeder going around that left side. Went out of bounds.
Callthegame.com, Schroeder.
Well, here's what I think. I think that our man in the danger zone, Darren Neufeld, should just go over at the appropriate time and ask that official, what exactly are you supposed to be doing?
A little field research.
Yeah.
Literally.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not pressing you, sir. I just want to know what are you supposed to be doing? Because you ain't doing it.
You're not doing what we think you should be doing. They had him tied up behind the line of scrimmage, and he got out of it.
You know what I saw there were a lot of extended arms.
Yep.
A lot of reaching.
Yeah, kind of that Frankenstein arm.
The reach.
And if you look at the scouting report, didn't we see on the scouting report that their offense is made up of 60% passing and 37% running?
64% pass and 36% run.
Well, I think it's exactly flip-flop tonight.
Well, that's all.
They haven't hardly. I mean, they've thrown a couple passes, but not near that percentage.
I think Jeremiah said it when I was not officiating or not calling the game. If they watch the tape from last week, run the football.
Quarterback keeps. Now he's gone around that left side, and he's in the end zone. Jeremiah, I think, was going to say that the scouting report went on to say, but if they have success running the ball, they'll keep doing it.
Yeah, they'll just run at will. So,
and unfortunately, the gaps and the holes that we're seeing a lot of the spots hit are the same gaps and holes that we've seen the last 2 weeks be our weakness.
So with a minute to go in the first quarter, the Cardinals from Sedgwick go up 29-0, looking to tack on one more, and they do. But keep in mind, in just 1 minute of game time, we will have the end of the first quarter, and we'll go to the sideline for the St. Luke Hospital Quarterly Report. And Darren Neufeld will explain what the Warriors need to do to turn this around.
Darren's going to have it all figured out for us.
He does.
Halftime.
The question has come up as to when the running clock could start, and I think Darren just chimed in, and I believe he's right. It not till the second half. But we're definitely headed towards the running clock.
Would you like me to ask that question now? I got the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, why don't you go right over there and see how he's doing?
I wouldn't have to get my quarterly report in a minute.
You would be headed home to the fireplace.
I might get escorted.
Excuse me, sir.
I will, just as an aside, I will say last week it was a tough game and we had some announcing problems, but the fans that were there appreciated our pirate jokes.
Says you.
They told me that.
Both of them?
All three.
I like Jay Smith's croutons comment, but that's going to go into the end zone. So the Warriors will take over out at the 20.
You know something? The field looks nice.
Yeah.
It's in good shape.
It is. This is something we've commented on literally for 25 years since we've been doing this, is what a pleasure it is. Yeah, it's great to be home and it's great to be in a press box, but just the field, you can tell where the ball is on the field. It's well marked.
It is well marked, well manicured.
All right, Warriors 1st and 10 from their own 20. Trying to get something going here. Springer's going to pull a couple of guys and try to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I just don't, until we can get some sort of passing game going, I don't think that play is there.
Yeah.
You know, earlier you were talking about the slant passes that we just didn't quite hit. You know, once again, I got to say, if you take a look at the outside linebackers for Sedgwick, you know, they're not the tallest guys on their team, and our receivers are up there around 6'2", 6'3", all of them. You know, that seems like a pretty safe pass to keep going at.
Yeah, even if they're in the lane, you can deliver that ball over the top of them and not overthrow your receivers.
Again, a handoff to the back. Again, just gets a little past the line of scrimmage.
I think we might see the Warriors take this to the quarter.
I want to thank all our first quarter sponsors. And when we come back, we'll have Jeremiah or Roger tell you who our Warrior sponsors are. And in the meantime, we will thank St. Luke Hospital for sponsoring the quarterly report. Go down to Darren Neufeld.
Well, good evening. You know, there's a long road ahead. There's no doubt about it. What I would hope we can show in the second quarter is just get some points on the board, get the ball moving, get it down the field. Don't end up in a punt or a turnover. And see if in this second quarter here, if our defense can find a way to, fill the gaps we haven't been seeing filled here in the last couple games. So, yes, it's not out of reach, but Warriors are definitely going to have to find something a little different than what we've seen so far tonight and last week to accomplish something yet tonight and into the district plays.
Thank you, Darren.
Yep, Darren from the danger zone. And if you're in the danger zone, don't forget St. Luke Hospital is open on weekends. Say that? What?
Urgent care.
Urgent care.
9 to 3. 24-hour emergency room.
And the urgent care.
And a level of 5-star rating at the living center.
Yeah, living center. 5-star rating. TMS.gov.
We don't call them nursing homes anymore. They're all living.
And the announcement of new physicians coming soon.
2 Randy Whiteleys.
2 Randy
Yeah,
Whiteleys.
2 of them.
Both going to the medical clinic, according to our newspaper.
What are the odds of that 2 guys that look nothing alike would have the exact same name?
They work at the same job.
Yeah. Crazy.
Gene says a younger picture and an older picture.
It's changed dramatically.
All right, second quarter underway.
3rd and 9. Wind at our back. Here comes a bomb.
Oh, well, that was an attempted bomb. They're going to call it an incomplete pass, not a fumble.
Yeah.
Boy, it looked to me like
They
Gene.
got lucky on that one.
But it went
Can
backwards.
you rerun that, Gene?
The head official said his arm was moving forward.
It looked to me like their end on the right side jumped before the ball was snapped, the defensive player, but I'm searching for straws.
Yeah. You're doing good.
Thank
You're
you.
good, Mike.
Thank you very much. Mervis's kick. Oh, booming kick with that wind at their back. And again, Sedgwick had no one back, so the ball will roll inside the 30, die about the 28.
Brooks will mark it down to the 28.
Well, the Roger Hannaford. Roger, by the way, who's been the field announcer here, I think since 1962, is in his final year of doing that.
We're going to hold tryout
Oh, you're
similar to like The Voice or American Idol.
Oh, that's cool. Can
And,
we put it on
you-
MCTV?
Yeah, I think we should, and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
you and Roger and I should be the judges.
Yes,
And
that would be great.
so
Not,
s-
but not.
Send
oh.
your audition tape, Gene Winkler.
And we will go on the air and say terrible things about you until we find someone who we don't say terrible things
That's right.
about.
And that person will be the new voice
The
of the
voice of the
Warriors.
Warriors.
That's how I got the basketball gig.
No, you got it because nobody else would take it. 2nd and 10 for Sedgwick.
Quarterback keeper.
keeps. Oh, he's
He's not gonna
smothered
come
in the
up with anything.
backfield.
That was Noah Dalrymple on the tackle there.
Good job, Noah, holding the edge there, making sure the quarterback doesn't get outside.
We haven't talked much about this. Hunter Helmer's out there playing. He's been in pain all season, and they're just not figuring out really what it is. And he finally said, "I just want to keep playing." So he's out there gutting through this.
Is it a shoulder?
It's a
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yep.
Back to pass. Looks long. Overthrows.
Yeah, you had Stringer coming over to help, but it was overthrown anyways.
So we probably will see the first punt of the evening from Sedgwick as they face 4th and 12.
You know, those two passes that they threw incomplete, you know, that's the first time in a 4-down set that they've thrown twice tonight, and both of them were definitely affected by the going into the wind. Those
Yeah.
balls fluttered out because of the wind.
Player streaking onto the field, but
No, he's fully clothed.
running quickly.
Okay. Oh, another high snap.
Marion's got 12 on the field, I'm pretty sure.
Well, shut up. Whoa. Well, Zen was trying to call a fair catch, and that was ugly. Gene, we've got a picture in a picture here. There it went away.
Yeah, that'll be interference with the catch.
Did you do your count? Did we have 12?
Hey, we're gonna take any advantage.
Maybe that's a activity association rule. If you get behind by 30 in the first half,
You get an extra guy.
you get an extra guy.
Or maybe the official wasn't paying attention.
he was checking the sideline because he'd heard you griping the whole time. See what the Warriors can get going here. Their first good field position of the ball game.
I like a play action pass.
Zen on the left side, Dalrymple
I like
near side.
positive yards.
Those are always good.
Whatever we can get positive yards.
The handoff over the left side. Mercer's going to get
What about a positive
a
yard?
little bit.
To
I like them in plural.
junk. Want them in bunches.
Yeah.
Mercer comes up out of that pile a little gimpy. He's
It is
limping a little bit.
It is hard. Those things hurt more when you are losing and it's cold,
Right?
than they do any other time.
All right, 2nd and 9. Early here in the second quarter, Warriors down big. Trying to just get something established here, kind of get back in a competitive mode. Stringer is
They
just,
bring the house.
They did, and he is just overwhelmed. Big loss on that play.
As fast as they get in there, I don't know that And I was the one calling for a play action pass on first down. I don't know if a play action pass is an option. I think you may just have to have a straight drop back if you're going to throw it with the way that they get up the field so quick.
Now, Stringer's acting like he's not feeling great. He's toughened it out and hanging in there, but he definitely looked like he took a.
I'm telling you, you're looking at that scoreboard, you're getting your teeth kicked in. It is mentally hard to keep doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
If they get reset,
Yeah, that's
do
what
they
I
have
was
to blow that dead?
That's what I was just thinking.
I mean, I know the Sedgwick sideline's hollering for it, but if they get reset,
Yes, but both of them has to reset. And since Tracy was still in motion,
okay.
that wasn't going to happen.
Thank you, Darren. Dynamite drop in, Monty.
So that takes us to third and about, I'm going to say 22.
Sorry,
oh, and the
sorry I'm
scoreboard
cutting you off
says the
again
same.
there, Roger.
No, I wanted the explanation. I appreciate it.
So going to take a phenomenal effort by the Warriors to pick this up, see if they can at least advance the ball.
Sedgwick going blitz again.
That time it's a handoff to Mercer. Mercer's going to get 4 yards, maybe 3. Mercer worked it around that left side, tried to get outside, but this team is just, they pursued too well.
They do. Before the punt attempt by the Warriors, we'll mention our second quarter sponsors: Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Kerry Real Estate, Marion Kiwanis Club.
Marion.
Did we ever do the Warrior sponsor?
I was going to do those after the punt.
Okie doke.
Post-punt sponsors.
Post-punt sponsors.
Mercer booms another one.
I think that was Murmith.
That's what I meant.
Somebody get on it. There
Yep.
you go.
Get it down it on the 14. Mercer, Murmis, they're close.
Our Warrior sponsors are Marion Auto Supply, Gambino's Pizza, and Katie Insurance.
It was actually great coverage again by Anthony. He actually got past the ball, so he was ready for it if it kept, bouncing towards the end zone.
And security first title. I had an old list.
I knew you did. I was waiting for Gene to yell at you.
Gene doesn't yell.
Gene does yell. That's a good run. It's going to get the ball out. It's going to be just short, I think, of the first down. Schroeder again with the carry.
No relation.
I can tell that by his athleticism.
Oh, Mike.
Like, you can't just tee him up and not expect me to swing at him.
I've seen you swing on a teed up ball, though. Not very effective.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have.
Wow.
What have you seen?
I've seen you hit a golf ball before.
Oh, okay, that's not what I was talking about.
Didn't you golf yesterday?
I did. I played really well. For me, yes. Our team was the worst we've ever been, but I did my job really well. I came away feeling pretty good, walking tall.
That must be new.
That's saying something.
See, there, I handed it out. You
Tee it
gotta
up.
take a swing.
Tee it up.
I was thinking of a baseball.
Okay.
But
I have never seen you swing a baseball bat.
There you go.
I have not.
You keep talking, you're going to wake up tonight.
Wow.
I think we were trying to tackle the ball there. Managed to get the ball and the runner.
Yeah, as Roger was demonstrating on off camera here on me, can't just have Frankenstein arms out and expect to tackle people.
No.
We actually have to wrap our arms around them.
Get your face involved.
Get your face involved. I like that.
No, not that.
Pass is complete. Knocked down inbound.
Really a low pass.
Great job on that.
Yeah, 80 did a great job picking that up.
King Eli with the tackle.
80's Noah Becker for Sedgwick. He did a real good job there, getting down and getting his hands underneath that football.
Sedgwick's going to put 3 receivers on the top side of their formation.
Call that trip.
You can call it that, yes.
Trip's right.
You can say that. I say that sometimes.
Yeah, you do. I'm always impressed.
Hand off to Schroeder. I think that was almost a Gene Lanning.
Luke Lanning was the first one there.
Yes.
Gene Lanning, I'm pretty sure, is next to the fence.
No gain on that play.
Luke Lanning coming off a fantastic spring for us in baseball, really as a sophomore, kind of an unexpected, really a blessing in disguise for us, and he's taken on a bigger role here during his junior season of football too.
Kid's a hitter, isn't he? I mean,
he can hit.
Back to pass. Warriors have on the blitz. Going to be a screen play, which is exactly what you want to do, and it's going to go all the way. Perfect play call against the Warriors' defensive call.
Absolutely. Very well executed, but we do have a flag down. An eligible receiver downfield, I believe, is going to be the call.
I think you're right. Either that or the official's hat was about to blow off.
I don't know if we have a replay.
Well, yeah, I was going to say they set up that their whole right side was about, there was like 4 of them that were downfield too far.
Replays are down until halftime. Yes.
You understand, you're talking to Gene and no one can say it.
I just said yes.
Yes, you did.
He could have been saying yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I was looking at those points come off the board.
Yes, yes. All right, 2nd and 15 now.
Sedgwick fans up by 30 and irate at that.
They really are. They're
not shocked.
Oh, big rush there. Quarterback manages to evade it. He's going to get out of bounds. He's short of the first down.
That Todd Halleck coming in there like a freight train.
I think it was maybe Hunter.
I think it was Hunter Helmer.
Was it 58 or 56?
Okay, it was one of those guys.
Great if we could see a replay. I'm just giving Gene a hard
Gene
time.
is going to come smack you.
If anybody's going to hit me with a bat tonight, it's going to be Gene.
3rd and 3.
It's a lot safer when he's on the ground and we're up high.
Right.
Pass right across the middle. Nicely done. Runner's going to get pulled down about the 21 of the Warriors.
Safety was running to help on a route that was well covered to the top, very top of the field, and the little skinny post was run right underneath that.
Yeah, they ran in that seam.
Did anyone notice what the clock was before that play? I would have sworn it was 6:12 before that play. Now it started again, which they would have stopped it to move the chains anyway, but oh well.
I did not notice.
Did not. It'd be way more convenient if they were going that direction. I probably could have told you.
That would have been helpful, wouldn't it? Handoff, trying to find room, and the Warriors don't allow him much.
Wrapped up by Colton Mercer.
Good job by Hunter Helmer there, keeping the edge set, not allowing that play to bounce outside.
Jared Ray, I think, also in partially on that tackle, so good teamwork on the Warriors' part. Roger, you act cold. You didn't bring your new Warrior.
You know, I was cold right before the kickoff, and I'm okay right now.
Oh, batted down.
Blaine Murmis looked like he got a big paw up there and knocked that down.
Man, I wish we had replays. That was impressive.
It was.
Uh-oh. Darren's up here. Something. Oh, he's getting batteries, I think.
Something is amiss.
3rd and 9 now.
I don't know why he didn't ask us just to chuck them down to him.
I would not want to get hit with a battery.
I can't catch as well as Mike.
I would not want to get hit with a battery on a night like tonight. I mean, any night, really. I don't think it would feel very good, but tonight would not feel good.
And they're going to have our first Tampa State Bank timeout charged to the Cardinals.
I'd also be a little scared that any of you could get it there.
Oh, Schroeder could get
the
it
baseball
there.
coach, I think, could reach the
field. See, there's too many people in the stands you might hit on the way
He would
down.
get it there, but then his elbow would blow up.
That did happen this year.
Yeah, I know.
That did happen. I could get it to the grass easy.
I'll just say we got all these fans
there
here.
turf right down
Everybody's
here
bundled
that I'm
up.
not seeing?
Yeah.
And
I could get it to the
Bean out there
principal.
in shorts and a polo shirt.
Oh, I know. That's Jason always is that way, Roger. I mean, I don't care how cold it is. Yeah, whatever your name is.
How you doing, Mike?
Pretty good, Darren. Thank you.
Back to your point, I have seen Jason wear like a hat.
Great point, Jay.
Okay, you got to reel it in, boys. We got a lot of ball game left to go.
We're getting punchy. We got the Danny Cam right here.
You kids are going to bed without supper if you don't.
I had
straighten
supper.
up.
I had my Happy Meal.
Yeah, your Happy Meal is not doing a thing for me. Third and
That's
9.
good.
3rd and 9.
Have a stop.
Yeah, time for the Warriors to send that guy through again. Oh, he's rolling out, gets to the pass away, nicely thrown, good completion. Warriors take him down inside the 10.
Luke landing on the tackle.
That was a nice tackle.
That was.
Now, granted, the guy was sidestepping and kind of sitting in place, but Luke ran through the back numbers of that Sedgwick player.
1st and goal.
Oh, you're not going to make it.
Nope, Warriors going to get called. Was that Zen?
No,
Is
it's
that-
Mercer.
Okay, yeah.
Braden Mercer.
He would have been
Yes.
better served to just run through the back of the end zone. Can he do that?
I don't think
I don't
you
think you
can.
can.
You don't think you
I
can?
think you have to
Okay.
come off your side.
Yeah,
He'd
yeah.
have been-
Off your side. In fact, technically, you're supposed to be back inside your box.
Oh.
Gene just said exactly what I was going to say. He should have just stayed on the
We
field.
got away with it once.
Yeah. But he was giving it all he could to get off the field, man.
A lot of confusion.
5-minute mark. Cardinals lead 30-zip. Quarterback's going to roll to his left. There's nobody between him and the end zone, and he takes it in. Haven't had the opportunity to say this, so I'm going to say it now that when the Warriors score, it will be a Case and Son touchdown.
With that segue, do we have any useless, what'd you call it?
Useless trivia.
There you go.
We do. You weren't here for our first
I
episode.
missed it. I missed
Yeah.
it.
This one's not as good as the first one, but it's still case useless trivia. Get this extra point attempt. Kicker's right on. Okay, here's what Casey says. 40 years ago, in 1978, Jay Smith and I were both homecoming escorts. But we didn't have a king back then, just a queen. Guess who that was? Wait for it, Jandy Moore. Pretty sure our homecoming game was against Center in 1978, and we were down 12-10 at halftime and ended up winning something like 40-12. That's about as useless of information as I can come up with.
I was fascinated by how you changed your voice to read that.
Yeah.
Well, I realized that I was supposed to. That's the way Casey reads things, and I forgot midway through, so I switched over.
Okay. See, but that's not, I mean, I think that's a fun little fact. Like
That's-
something you'd find on a Snapple cap.
Why do you? A snap.
As you were reading, it dawned on me the games that have been like this have been the games that Roger has shown up to help us broadcast.
But like this, you mean? Oh, that's
Like
a good.
37-0.
That is a point.
An observation.
Well, but that's kind of mean of you, because do you really want Roger to go away? They're gonna
No,
preach it.
Saying we're talking about karma or good juju or whatever you want to call it. I wish Roger would bring some with him.
Yeah, Roger.
I wish I had. I'm saving it for the spring, I guess. I don't know.
Second quarter sponsors are Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Huey Real Estate, and the Marion Kiwanis Pub. Be putting on Old Settlers Day tomorrow.
You'll notice after that last kickoff, in the first quarter when he was kicking with the wind, he was putting in the end zone, and there he just got it to the 35. So that gives you an idea what this wind is doing down here above the field.
Warriors trying to run the option, and just nothing there. Oh, the ball popped out right into the hands of the Cardinals. We got a flag down. I think we've got a roughing the passer. Or I guess it wouldn't be a passer, it'd just be a.
I was going to say, I don't know what that's going to be a flag on. They did a great job of just playing their responsibilities.
Face mask or horse collar, maybe?
They had the ball carrier stifled, the pitchman stifled. They swallowed up the dive. They did an excellent job of playing their responsibilities there.
I think we got a late hit, unsportsmanlike. I don't know. Darren was speculating as well.
Coming back.
The key is who has possession when it comes back.
Danny says he thinks the guy led in with his helmet. Personal foul.
Targeting.
Okay, and that's the call.
Yeah, targeting.
Is targeting an unsportsmanlike conduct?
Yes, because it can't. There's no other call. I mean,
Wouldn't it be a personal foul though?
but they called personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike targeting.
Okay.
And Danny was telling you because he saw it, Raj.
Okay.
But they are saying it's post possession.
Yeah, that'd be correct.
So on a block?
I think it was. I think somebody hit. I wish we'll have the replays.
But if it happened on Chase's, he was running. It would have been before the fumble.
Right.
No, the ball had been transferred. The kid was running, and the official threw that flag as another guy was getting up
Okay.
off of Chase.
Gotcha.
Oh, we have what's that? Hooper Schroeder. You know, Hooper. I wonder if they wanted him to be a basketball player.
Might be a bad.
I
might
bet he
be.
plays basketball.
Roger named his kid Pitcher Schroeder.
Ball 4. When I was growing up in Arizona, you go to the movie theater and there'd be an ad for some company, and there was a guy who was some company named Ball 4 Walker.
Ball 4
BALFOUR. Ball 4.
Oh, okay. Oh man, going straight down the middle of the field.
He caught it.
He did catch it. We had a man right there, and the receiver just outfought him. That's Schroeder again.
Sam was there on defense. Sam's in, unable to break it up.
Well, Sam went for the interception there. He instead of just knocking the ball down, he actually tried to go up and get it himself.
So on the 16-yard line, Cardinals looking to tack on one more here before halftime. 4 minutes to go. Hand off in the middle of the formation. It's going to get about 3, maybe 4. Remember, hang around at halftime. Darren Neufeld will have the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report. Do a critique of Roger Schroeder's eating habits.
And other things that are obscure.
And that's going to be
we are
a touchdown.
We are just trying to tackle with arms extended.
That critique that you said I get to do, that might be as ugly as the scoreboard right now.
Today it was.
You know, sometimes you just talk and you get yourself somewhere and you got to end it with something. Oh, good attempt to block that kick, but was unsuccessful, and the kick was good. They've got kids a good kick.
Yes, he is. Converted all 40 of his PATs today.
44 zip. Warriors are a dispirited bunch.
And the cheerleaders cheered on.
I Coach Lemon for the Warriors.
Yes.
He has no coat on. He has a short sleeve shirt. He and Jason Bean are my heroes tonight.
It is cold.
It's cold.
Cold.
Now in 2.5, 3 months, this won't be cold.
Right.
No.
It's just we're just
We're
not
just not
adjusted.
used to it,
But
and-
when it was 90 degrees last week,
I know.
this is cold.
Yeah.
And I would guess that Roger probably could handle cold better than you, Jeremiah, you having grown up in the desert.
You ever been to Central California?
Well, I know.
It's hot there too, but it's not Arizona hot.
Yeah, exactly. You hear of like at the old Candlestick Park, how cold with the wind coming in and all
yeah.
that sort of thing. But I'm still thinking that you'd get enough cold that it would make you better than a guy from Arizona.
Oh boy.
Onside kick. Because we're not ahead by enough.
Why on
I
earth?
don't know. It was a pooch kick the first time. I don't know that it's
That
an
was an
actual
onside
kick. I
that
think
was
it was
that was an onside kick.
and you're acting surprised. I'm not.
I
Leave it at
just
that.
it could be it could have been an attempted pooch kick that just kind of went awry, but it
No,
looked
it
like
was definitely an onside kick.
These guys all
because-
ran from this side right to it.
Yeah, and if you watch the kicker, he was actually leaning way back, tipped himself towards that direction. So it was definitely an attempt, just barely getting it over 10 yards downfield.
Sedgwick goes blitz.
Hand off to Mercer.
Ball's out.
Oh, the ball popped out.
I think we recovered
Somebody
it.
was Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, I think 54 is Brandon Wynn.
The back judge came in trying to throw his beanbag, and he didn't get it very far into the wind.
Yeah, he got to the 30. He picked it up and looked around like nobody saw that, right?
I did.
That's a good game for the Warriors. Make it 2nd down and 4. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Warriors trail big, 44-zip. Hand off again.
Nothing.
Not much there. Our crowd has thinned.
My wife texted me and said our daughter was turning purple. They had to go to the car.
K-State fan.
Hey, I was going to say, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, Roger.
Don't listen to him, Roger.
No, yeah, my wife Kylie is proud K-State grad. He's got some purple in her already, but I only care for the skin turning.
It's not the skin; it's the blood underneath.
It builds character.
It's building the purple, bleed purple.
It's not the skin, it's the blood underneath. Singer keeps. He's going to get the first down. Looked like he was going to get more.
Man, I thought if he would
Shoestring.
have just ran instead of
Little shoestring tackle there
Yeah.
brought him down. But positive, we got a first down. Chance to do a little damage before the half here.
Yeah.
Clock stops to reset the chains.
Right at the end of that play, too, I thought they almost could have called Sedgwick for another targeting because that came,
Yeah.
as Chase was going down, their guy came in leading with his helmet
And that was a hard.
and actually clipped the edge of Chase's helmet. Didn't hit it square on. Was the only reason I think it didn't draw the flag.
Singer to pass. Gets it away long down that far sideline. Almost intercepted. The receiver turned into a defender. Did a nice job. That was Dalrymple.
able to break that up on the far side of the field. That was a dangerous pass.
It was. Ball was thrown on the inside part of. You want to get that ball to the outside where your receivers got position and got a chance to make the play.
Positively, though, that did stop the clock here.
Second down 10 for the Warriors from the Sedgwick 42. Pitt, on the ground.
Covered by Jackson Tracy.
For as much running as Jackson's done today, we haven't called his name very often.
Flag in the middle of the field there.
Oh.
Got a feeling it's to be holding.
I was going to say that's in the neighborhood of a hold.
They're going to decline that. So that'll bring up third down. If the penalties, the penalties declined and it's third down, 3rd and 15. That threw me off for a minute, but that's because where the ball was recovered.
Fusion on the Warrior side here. Dalrymple now bringing the play in.
Minute 28 and counting. That breeze is still coming. That's not a breeze. That wind is still coming hard out of the northeast.
That flag is straight out.
Hand off to Mercer. He's going to get about 6 yards.
4th and 8.
Yep.
Looking at 4-down territory, so keep the clock running.
Help us spread the word. I've found that I've been surprised how many people do not realize that in addition to cable TV, Eagle Cable Channel 20, you can watch these games anytime at mctv.com, mctv20.com. So Just MCTV2 and a 0.com. So grandpas and grandmas, aunts and uncles, spread the word for it.
Marion calls their first time out of the half.
Tampa State Bank time.
Tampa State Bank.
Before the game, I was talking to my wife and asked her if she was going to come out. She said she was. Come out for a while anyway. Unless it got too cold, and I mocked her. Said, "What are you talking about? Cold? It's not cold."
Cold.
Kind of cold.
Cold.
Just for your information.
Is it colder down there?
Yeah, it is kind of. 56 degrees, 15-mile-an-hour wind,
Yeah.
so it feels like 49.
Believe it. I believe it.
The cheerleaders have now brought the footballs into the stands and handing them out instead of throwing them at people. Because their hands are in their jacket.
Well, and the other reason is they threw one a little bit ago, and it sailed and almost landed in the unoccupied bleachers onto the south.
I got to learn to play the wind.
Gotta play the wind.
Well, with those little foam footballs, you can't play the wind.
It's always cracking me up the way people go nuts over the little footballs. I
Yes.
mean, they dive over their neighbors screaming and yelling and get home, and it's like, what am I going to do with this?
Yeah.
But I will kill to get it.
Donate it to the hospital auxiliary.
Yes, you are.
It'll be there next week.
All right. Fourth and a semi-long 8 for the Warriors. Warriors going to go for it. No reason not to. 32 seconds to go. Stringer's got problems, gets the ball away. Well thrown ball. Oh! Boy, that was about as close as it could get, and he was running for his life when he threw that ball.
Dalrymple fought.
Yeah, he did. He really
Threw that ball.
really fought hard to get back to the inside and give himself a chance there. Chase laid it in a spot where he couldn't get it picked off and gave his guy a chance.
Now my question is, will Sedgwick try to air it out here and get one more score before halftime?
I don't think you'll see a kneel down, but I don't know that they're going to air it out here. I don't.
Yeah, I bet they do one of those runs back up through the middle or right off the end.
Hand off, and that one's stopped deep in the backfield.
Strong tackle by Luke Lanning.
I don't think you have to worry about Luke's effort tonight. He's
No.
been all over the place, doing his best he can, flying to the football. That might be the last play of the half.
I think so.
Yep.
So let's go down to Darren Neufeld for the St. Luke Hospital Quarterly Report.
Let the team get by me here before I get run over. Well, you look at the scoreboard, 44-0. That's a little more than we thought we'd see in the first half. We knew the Warriors defense had some trouble the last couple of weeks getting a stop when they need to, but we knew Sedgwick had a high-powered offense. Didn't help, right off the bat. Second play of the game, we had the turnover that resulted in the touchdown defensively for Sedgwick, just kind of get them on the roll. So what do the Warriors got to do? Well, you've got, 24 minutes until district play starts. So what you've got to do is figure out a way to come back out, keep your head up, play some football in the second half, and see if by the end of the second half we can cut into that difference. Maybe not let them score too many more. I mean, they only scored 2 touchdowns in that second quarter compared to what they did in the first. So if there's a positive, it was that. Them moving into the wind, obviously, they couldn't move the ball into the wind as well as they could with it. So Warriors just need to come out, get their heads up, see if they can get some points on the board, and not let Sedgwick keep rolling.
Darren, we have some questions up here in the booth. Do you know what the running clock rule is?
Yes. 45 points.
Okay.
Then it runs.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Darren.
Now you got me questioning myself. Yes, it's 45 points.
I think you're right.
Because in 8-man football, at 45 points, the game is over in the second half.
All right. Well, thank you for that. We're going to take a break here, and we'll come back for the second half.
Triple R Hauling is your hauling expert. Offering custom step deck hauling in more than 27 states, Triple R Hauling will handle your heavy equipment, military equipment, farm machinery, and most any item you need moved. Hauling specialty and emergency loads, ramp use, bridges, and tarps are available if needed. Call Wally or Kim at 382-7802 and get things moving. Shelter Insurance is one of the most successful and financially sound regional insurance groups in the country, providing insurance products specifically designed to best suit you, including protection for your home, life, car, farm, business, and more. Drop in and see Shelter Agent Doug Heary for great rates and professional service. Doug will help you find the right coverage at the right price. Just as the Warriors practice and play hard to achieve success, the folks at Heary Real Estate work tirelessly to meet your needs. From listing to closing, Lori Heary and her agents are there to help you. Buying or selling, they will make sure your real estate transaction is a smooth one. Heary Real Estate, serving Marion and all of Marion County.
The men and women of Marion Kiwanis Club are proud to support MCTV. Marion Kiwanis Club sponsors the annual Old Settlers Day weekend and provides financial support to Chingawassa Days and countless other organizations benefiting the area. Call 382-2115 for info on tent, chair, and table rental. Marion Kiwanis, dedicated to providing service to children and local communities. The Marion High School Boosters are always there to support the students of Marion High in all their activities. Parents, grandparents, patrons of the district, and anyone wishing to support young people striving to excel are welcome to join the Warrior Nation. Buy some Warrior gear and show your colors. Come to a play, a game, a concert, or any other activity. Help boost the Warriors.
Check out Marion County Ace Hardware on Highway 56 north of town for all your home improvement, camping, lawn care, and other hardware needs. Marion Ace Hardware is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. They are committed to being the helpful place by offering knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Helping you is the most important thing they do every day. At Marion County Ace Hardware, Carlson's Grocery supports the Marion Warriors, the Center Cougars, and all the people and organizations of the area. Carlson's offers a full-service grocery store with small-town friendliness and big city selection. Newly remodeled, Carlson's Grocery has a great variety of all your favorites. Fresh produce, an outstanding deli, and mouth-watering catering are also available at Carlson's. Carlson's Grocery, everything you need right here at home. Hannah Ford Abstract and Title is a trusted name serving people in the region since 1871. They provide abstracts of title and title insurance, along with real estate closings for your transactions. With the latest in leading-edge computer technology, Hannah Ford Abstract will continue to be dedicated to providing the very best of service for years to come and to supporting students of MHS.
Welcome back. We're ready for the second half with Remington. Where'd they come from? Sedgwick leading 44-0. It's our understanding that in the second half, the running clock will engage if we're behind, if one team's behind by 35. And since we are down 44-0, should be a running clock and probably a pretty quick half.
The running clock rule, it only stops on a timeout. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can call a timeout. Otherwise, I think it just
even out of bounds. Now, if the deficit goes under that, does it stop running?
I asked that question last year, and I believe the answer was no.
Okay.
But I'm not sure about that.
Luke Lanning with the kickoff through the back of the end zone. The square shoe.
Yes, the square
and the wind
shoe.
Behind his back.
Because they end the 20-mile-an-hour.
Yeah.
It all helps.
You know, when you hear Darren say that the temperature's 59 degrees or whatever he said, something 50, it's like, how can these people be complaining about it being cold? And don't get us wrong, we're not freezing to death.
But it's cold.
But yeah, we're cold. That wind makes a difference, and not being used to it. Sedgwick comes out with their starting lineup. Pass play, bounced off the hands of Schroeder, could have perhaps been intercepted. Warriors will be home next week, and a pretty good Hillsboro team will be coming in. They're having a pretty good season, but it ought to be a spirited contest. Always a big game when Marion and Hillsboro play. Quarterback keep, got some running room. Just brought down as he crosses the 40. I think that was
Dalrymple on the tackle. Stepped all over your words.
Nope, you went right where you needed to go. I should have shut up and just let you say it.
Cooper Schroeder there with a good carry, but he carries that football for the first 10 or 12 steps like a sack of potatoes or a loaf of bread. Is that
Right,
the old
loaf of bread,
there
yeah.
you go. That's a hold. He threw the bean bag. He needs to throw the penalty flag. There you go.
He's throwing things out of his pocket. He threw a quarter. He threw a
cell phone. Hit a kid in the head. But.
Gain of 5 on that play would bring up 2nd and 5, but they're talking to the Warriors. I think that was Jared Ray, that Warrior captain out there, that said move them back. So the go from the spot of the foul back 10 yards, so that'll bring up a 2nd and very long. About 27. Oh boy, I am on. I've been saying that, then looking at the scoreboard. I've been right twice.
You're in the zone.
I am in the zone.
Screen.
Good tackle.
That was great recognition by Hunter Helmer.
Yep.
Great recognition. He immediately read the screen as he was turned loose by his lineman. Watch him here on the replay. He's engaged and he sees everybody. Boom. Recognizes it and starts to retreat.
It helped that from before the snap of the ball, all the Warrior coaches were screaming, screen, screen, screen on it. So everybody was playing that.
3rd and 27. Rolling out, got a lot of pressure out there.
Lanning.
Just puts it up for grabs. Oh, and it's caught.
Chase Stringer on the tackle. Luke Lanning was in pursuit of the quarterback. Almost had him.
Dangerous pass for
that was not a. I mean, it worked out, but that was not a smart pass.
I don't know if you could see it, but Casey was reaching for his shot. He was down on the sideline.
Casey Case?
Yeah.
Where's Casey?
The metaphor.
Well, I thought you meant earlier. You said
he was here earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a shotgun.
With a shotgun. Well,
No.
wonderful.
No.
Minus the shotgun. He was
3rd and 7.
Fourth and
It's 3rd and 7. Should be 4th and 7.
That ball came loose on the ground. They're moving the chains before the
referee wasn't watching.
Yeah, they really weren't, because they had at 3rd down across the way, and it's 4th down on the scoreboard. And I think 4th down was correct. Doesn't matter because they picked it up. .21 to go, 3rd quarter.
A lot of the Warrior fans have chosen warmth over wind.
Seek warmer past.
Yeah, one of those situations where the team, if you don't have anybody out there playing, it's not a very competitive game. Oh, Lanning had him. Just a little help there. Still limits it to no gain.
Yeah, Luke Lanning did a good job of making that play, even though he's not going to get credited with the tackle. He blew it up from the get-go.
He sure did. He was right there, had the guy wrapped up, and he just rolled out of it.
You know, right there at the end of the first half, I said that when Anthony Brooks was in, they were sending him on blitz every play. Right now, they're sending Luke almost on every play, blitz into that gap.
Screen.
Yep, screen. Oh. Got to get the ball inside the 40. Matt Christensen.
50, yeah, Matthew Christensen out there.
That was lined up at a tackle.
3rd and 5.
Warrior players kind of huddled up like a group of buffalo in a snowstorm down here on the sidelines. They're cold too. Pass down his sideline, deep and overthrown.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd have a quarterback overthrow a receiver going that direction, but there we go.
He sure did.
It's probably hard to run straight into that wind, too.
Well, that pass actually, once again, he got such a tight spiral on it, it's actually floating up as he throws it. So he was trying to drop that in, but it kept floating away from the receiver.
Warriors have Hunter Helmer down there, Jared Ray. Oh, that pass is complete. Wow, that was quite a play. He rolled to his right and rifled that little short pass.
Right, very close to the line of
marker,
scrimmage.
that's what I thought, too. I thought he might have been.
That was a designed play, I'm pretty sure. He is awfully close to the line. He is past the line.
He is well past the line of scrimmage.
The official's not watching. If you watch, the official turns his head upfield, isn't watching the line of scrimmage.
Jeremiah, I think Roger better hope these guys don't
I've probably told them worse to their face.
Running play, runs through several Warriors. He's still on his feet as he gets to the 10-yard line.
And just a trail of Warriors on the ground. I mean, before Luke can finally pull him down.
Roger was downstairs at halftime, Jeremiah, standing at the door to the Sedgwick locker room screaming, "Wait till base."
I was absolutely not doing that.
He was doing the same thing at Inman last week, too.
Yeah, he's crazy, isn't he? Running back's going to be stopped, I think, just short.
Yeah, he's going to be, looks like, about the 6-yard line.
It was odd because he was saying wait till baseball, and then I thought he jumped the shark when he said, we shall rock you.
Well, I thought I heard him saying that during the Hutch Trinity game, too.
Yeah, he probably was, yeah.
Yeah, wait for baseballs.
Two things wrong with that statement. A, I wasn't at that. B, Hutch Trinity doesn't have baseball.
I know.
And C, that's all I've got.
Pass cross is complete. We'll make our score 50-0 with the extra point attempt coming. Is this the time to talk about Jay Smith's feet?
Let's get our third quarter sponsor first.
Okay.
Marion Boosters, or PAC, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carl Gross. Now, about Jay Smith's feet.
Well, he's wearing flip-flops or thongs or
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Whatever.
Flip-flops. They are flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Well, they used to be thongs.
No, they were never thongs.
They were.
They were too.
The vernacular used to be.
They were wrong then.
Changed.
Well, back when you didn't run your underwear up your rear end, and that suddenly became a thong.
Okay.
Thongs were worn on your feet, and Jay Smith wore them, I'm sure, and now he's wearing them tonight. He's putting on
he's wearing flip-flops.
Yeah.
He's wearing flip-flops. They're called flip-flops now, but they are what used to be called thongs. And he's, what did he call it earlier? He didn't want to.
He doesn't want any shoe.
He doesn't
prison.
want, yeah,
Foot prison.
Foot prison. He doesn't want foot prisons. On the other hand, our other handy-dandy cameraman, Daddy Maddox, is wearing boots that go
steel-toed shoes.
Yes, that go up to his knees.
Buck boots.
It's like he should march in the Chinese
army.
motorcycle
boots.
Oh, motorcycle boots. Okay. And that's all we've got from here.
We got a little Marion cheerleader down
Right in the middle here.
right in the middle who is having just a ball greeting people coming up the stairs. We should probably catch that. if we
Get
can.
this kickoff, and then maybe we can get the, I don't care which camera on her, but she is having a good time down there.
Totally
Oblivious
to the scoreboard.
There's
Which
a
is
kick.
okay.
Another pooch. Fair catch called for. They hit him.
And I believe Sedgwick recovered.
I don't think so.
Marion boys got back on.
They would have been jumping.
There's your little cheerleader. Do we have any idea who that little girl is?
No.
I just heard her say hi.
She's greeting everyone.
She is.
If she's still here at the end of the game, we'll make sure she goes home with the parents.
She's saying hi to everyone. All right, back to football action. Warriors want to get on the scoreboard.
Get on the scoreboard.
Hand off straight forward. It's going to be a nice gain out near the 50 for Mercer.
He's taken a little bit of a beating tonight. He's had quite a few touches.
Yeah, he's sore. He's slow getting up. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on that carry, though. Maybe 5.
If anything, I think the wind has picked up, guys.
Yes, it has.
Mercer again with the carry, and he's got a first down.
The first down.
Good hard run.
Well, I get to go to Lawrence and watch the Fighting Jayhawk football team play tomorrow.
Who's coming to Lawrence?
Who are they going to play?
Okie State.
Okay.
You're going to miss the Old Settlers Day parade.
I got season tickets, guy. You know, I mean, I paid money for those.
You're going to miss the Old Settlers Day parade.
I made the meet. Well, not me personally, but
we.
He did not make the meat. I don't even think he opened a bag of meat.
I opened lots of cans of tomato sauce and
turned it into a pretty good supervisor.
Other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm the captain of the ship. Gets the credit if it doesn't hit the ice.
I don't know if we caught that on film, and we mentioned it earlier about the Luke Lanning's motor.
Yeah.
He was blocking a guy into the ground 20 yards down the field. If we have a replay of that, that was outstanding.
We're going to need to go to Darren for our quarterly report.
Well, let's go down there and do that. St. Luke Hospital wants to hear from Darren.
Hey, guys. Well, hey, the positive is they only scored 1 touchdown in that quarter. So, halftime was 44-0. Now it's 1-0. Warriors are also maybe got a little bit of a drive going here. So let's see, go punch it in before this game ends up and actually win a quarter here. But the best thing you can look for at this point in this game is, go win a quarter. Because going into next week, you need to have some kind of positive angle going in. So,
Will Alvin was just taking snaps on the sideline here.
Yeah, if you noticed, a lot of the Sedgwick team has rotated out. Most of what you're seeing out there is their JV team. I think you're gonna see maybe, especially if we can get some points on the board, you'll probably start seeing ours.
I think you're seeing them right now. Alvin's going in at quarterback.
Yeah, and Anthony's at tailback or fullback. But you're still seeing our varsity receivers are out there. I don't know the line. I didn't get a good look.
Brooks with a carry. Not much there. It's a shame that Alvin, it would be nice if Alvin would get a chance to have the wind at his back. Let him throw a couple.
Right. Unless the wind changes direction, it probably won't happen.
Casey Case will back me up on this. I wish I knew which game it was. I was standing somewhere near where I am right now in a game in which we had the wind 3 of the 4 quarters. It changed that dramatically during the game.
On the ground.
Alvin picks it up, falls forward, gets a yard. Or gets some forward progress anyway.
Yeah.
Here comes some more red jerseys. Looks like actually some of the starters coming back.
Yeah, we're
a punt team.
Oh, punt team. I'm sorry. Out there on the, some of the linemen, good to see Todd Ballack back in the lineup this week. He was out there on that. He's been out several times tonight, but I mean, he was out there on that last bit. Matthew Christensen. Also, so.
We had an inadvertent whistle. What was that?
Yeah, I don't know why the whistle was blown because that was a live play.
Mercer was doing a nice job. Murmus did a nice job of getting a punt away, but there was an inadvertent whistle, and they just going to ignore it now?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the head official said just ignore it, play on.
Okay.
After the whistle blown, play on.
Just play on.
Mike, would you like to read that commercial again?
Callthegame.com.
We're at the coming up on the 10-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Warriors trailing 51-0.
Once again, you're seeing a lot of the JV players. Alvin's out there at safety. On the line, you got Johnny Zimmerman, Todd Powell, Matthew Christensen. Other number 66.
Running back, oh boy, he's got a little bit of movement as he goes to one way, back the other, and then comes back again. Big gain, picks up about 19 yards.
Darren 66 is Christian Albin.
While we have a short break in the action, our fourth quarter sponsors, Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, Ludwig Truck Line, and Diamond 8 Fit.
From the shotgun. Wants to pass. Coming this way, Zen.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Zen went up to get it and looked like he did have it. Almost looked like he just tried to throw it to someone else.
It did look like that. See the replay here.
Yeah. Oh. Number 4, Miles Olson checks in the game at corner.
Also on the other corner, Darnell just checked.
Second down and 10. A roll left, the ball away, complete, knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 9. By the way, I don't know that we really mentioned tonight, we made reference, but our cameras are run by Danny Maddox and Jay Smith. Our producer director,
Yeller and Screamer.
yeah, and cake maker is Gene the Winkler.
Gino.
He likes being called Gino. Oh, hit him right in the chest. The ball bounced off.
Braden made sure to remind him that he was going to catch a little hit on it.
Yeah, if you'd hear the things Doris calls him, you'd know why he likes to be called Gino. 4th and 1, and looks like the...
They had quite the yard sale last week. It was like almost a big production.
It was a big production.
That does not look like a catch.
Saying he trapped that.
No, it hit the ground about a yard in front of him. He did a good job trying to sell it to the officials.
He really did. Warriors will take over with 7 minutes and counting, 7:08 to go. And you know the JV would love to have a chance to get in the end zone here.
Get something on the board.
Okay, so a couple of other players out there. Cooper Carpenter checked in. So did Anderson Waddell.
Johnny Zimmerman, 70.
And Bryce Mermis running a play in right now. Darnell's out there. Austin Faven. Anthony Brooks. I never can remember which one is which, but either D or DJ.
One of the Smith brothers, yes.
One of the Smith brothers is at center.
Whoop. That was a broken play. That was supposed to be a handoff, but the back went through before the quarterback turned around with the ball. Be a loss of a yard. Coming into the ball game for the Warriors is Miles Olson. Split out wide on the far side is Bryce Mermis. Down on this side is Olson. Handoff, but right into the arms of the couple of tacklers, loses a yard.
5:48 remaining in this game.
This Sedgwick JV is doing a lot of what their varsity you saw from them earlier. They're either blitzing or faking the blitz with every linebacker, every play into every gap. Okay. Quarterback, before the snap happens, you're truly guessing what you're going to see after the snap because you have no real idea.
Ethan Darnell went in. Will split out to the right side for the Warriors here on 3rd and 12. Oh, a handoff.
That's Brooks.
Brooks he cuts to the outside. He goes down that right sideline. He's going to be in the zone with a Case and Son touchdown.
Good run by Anthony Brooks. Really hit that hole hard.
Yes, he did.
And got to the corner, and he was faster than anyone else on the field.
You know, he did a great job of going straight through the hole and not making the cut in that move until after he got past that the first wave of tacklers.
Did a pretty good job of using a couple of blockers here, too, as we look at the replay.
Wide receivers working for him down the field, and he was able to set them up for good blocks.
Here's our two-point conversion attempt, and right into the heart of that defense. Not going to get there. So the score will remain Sedgwick 51, Warriors 6. Warriors get on the board, so a little bit of victory there.
You know, let's just say the score holds right where it's at. It's actually a lot of bit of victory. I mentioned it as a quarter break. Stays like it is right now. We won this quarter.
Correct.
You know, there's a positive to take out of this game going into district play. You just won the last quarter going into a district play. Gotta look at it that way.
You do. You can't just go cry, oh, woe is me, because a lot of teams have turned things around, given the opportunity, and I think Hillsboro is a pretty good football team. I guess we'll find out next week, but that's one of those games where strange things have happened when rivals meet. We hope to have a good game here next week. Invite everyone to get out and see it. Do we have any idea whether Heidebrecht will be playing anytime soon?
In my conversation with him before the game, it did not sound like it.
How about basketball?
The baseball coach says no.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a preference, I won't say it live on air.
Well, one thing about all those Heidebrecht boys, there have been several of them, whatever they do 100%.
They're tough kids, too, all of them.
If they got to dive into the stands or whatever, they're going to do it.
New kicker going to attempt the kickoff here. Braden Mercer.
To stay on
yeah, we're going to have to bring in a helper.
Darnell goes out to hold the ball.
That was Murmis that's holding the ball, and he was going to hold it on the
He
wrong
was.
side.
I wasn't
that
going to.
That would have been an interesting.
I wasn't
kick,
going to say anything because he corrected himself. Oh,
Pooch kick, end over end, hits the ground, picked up, and immediately tackled.
You know, actually, Marion wasn't that far from getting a shot at recovering.
They
that.
were.
I mean,
You're
he
right.
was within 5 yards. You know, Marion hustled down there to get after that ball. I think it was Cuckoo, I believe.
44.
44.
Noah Cuckoo, yep.
It's a name we haven't called much today. He's been active throughout the season, but we haven't called his name much tonight.
Warriors shifting people around. D. Smith comes in.
Long.
Who's 72?
That is D. Smith.
I had D. Smith as 66.
Oh. No, 66 is
Christian
Albin.
Okay. Pass play. Completed pass. Oh, sheds a tackle. Brought down on this near side by Will Alvin.
Sorry, coaching.
1st and 10 from their own 47. Braden Mercer out there now.
Warriors trying to play Sedgwick 10.
Hand off, the back reverses direction, and there's nowhere to go. We didn't need 11.
Worked out better with 11.
We're in the last minute, actually the last 30 seconds of the game here. We'll have a St. Luke Hospital quarterly report / Central National Bank post game from the field. Don't think we'll be interviewing anybody tonight.
No, I don't think.
I think they're going to let the clock run. And that might be the end of the ball game.
So on a blustery, kind of cold night, the Warriors get beaten by a pretty darn good Sedgwick team. Let's go down to Darren.
Well, as I just mentioned a couple minutes ago, the takeaway from what I see in the second half is they only scored 7 in the second half. We scored 6. So in the third quarter and fourth quarter combined, we were right in the ballgame. Granted, it was a running clock. All the hype happened in the first half. So, but that is the takeaway this Warrior team has to take out of tonight is they won the fourth quarter. They played even up in the second half. So got to get ready for Hillsborough next week and see what we can do as we start district play, because right now, for all practical purposes, it's 0-0 on your record.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not our season record might be 1-4, but it's 0-0 for what happens over the next 3 weeks.
That's absolutely true. And let's go to Roger. Your thoughts about the game today,
All
or
right.
about the Warriors for that matter.
No, I think Darren hit it right there. Your season, or your second season, kind of starts on Monday. It may start tonight or tomorrow with some film. I don't know how quick they're going to want to dive into this, but your new season or your second season starts with district play, and you look to kind of right the ship, and hopefully you learn from these tough couple of weeks that we've had, and you can have some positive momentum as you try to get into that first sectional game by district. I'm not sure exactly what that fourth game would be, but you get in there, and hopefully we're not going to Pittsburgh. I think that's the one and everybody wants to avoid, and the other district across from us is you don't want to go play Pitt Colgan.
Right.
So that's going to take at least one win in districts to do that. So you don't want to set the goal of only winning one, but you want to make sure you're going to get one. So whether that comes next week or the following week or the week after that, you got to make sure you get yourself one and get yourself in a good position.
Jeremiah.
Tough night tonight, Mike. Warriors come out on the losing end. Hope they can bounce back and have a win next week against Hillsborough. A lot of things to work on between now and then.
Well, that'll be it from our broadcast tonight. For Darren and Roger, Jeremiah, Gene, Danny, and Jay, this is Mike Power saying good night, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Red. Good night, Gabby Gabbard, wherever you are.